Okay, it's June the 10th, 2023, and today's the day I'm going to move all of the plants outside to start getting hardened off, and I'll get them planted next weekend. Today's Saturday. I expect them to be outside for a week. Then I give a bunch away to my coworkers and friends and some relatives, and the rest of them I will plant. So I've got 13 Bishop's Browns and 32 Peruviano Arancillo, and I figure I've got about 22 people who are looking forward to getting their plants. Now what happened this year, just for posterity's sake, is that my wife and I went to visit grandchildren and the adults who live with them in February. So I really would have wanted to get a start in January to get a good start, to have nice big plants. But I knew that there just was no way that they would survive. So I waited till we got back. We got back at the end of February. I had to rush right into a month end because I'm an accountant. And I didn't really have a chance to start the, to even start the germination process until either the very, very end of, I've got it written down somewhere, but I can't locate my paper now, very disorganized. But it was either the very end of February or the beginning of March. I think there's one day I just said I'm doing it now. And so it was about a week later, they started to pop up. So it was by the end of March that I had basically the plants all sitting in pots, and they were so tiny. March. And it's only been, March to April to May. Now it's June 10th, so maybe 2.5 months. So I think they've done pretty well, considering. I did, once they were all established and in good shape, I did give them a pretty good fertilizer, and that really helped them. And I've got this one plant here that's just full of flowers. Like, it's just raring to go, even though it's small. Like, the plants are small compared to what they normally are when I'm at this stage. But I did want to just record this because I do it every year, and I would hate to have a year where I miss that. And so that's it. I'll be bringing these out. I'll stake them to make sure that they've got the strength to withstand rollicking storms, which usually happen once I bring them out. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. Some of them are pretty tiny. I can't give these away, and I don't even want to plant them because I don't know if they'll even mature. We have a pretty short growing season. I've got a couple more over there. The Bishop's Crowns, I probably should have staked them right away. I have a lot of them that do this. I mean, that's not amazing. That's not fantastic, but they do what they do. Unless I stake them, then they do what they do, and it's my own problem. And anyway, that's it. I think I probably won't do another video till next weekend when I've got them all staked up and maybe even a bunch of them planted. So thanks for watching this, and I hope that you'll continue on to watch the next part. Okay, so it's June 17th. I've had the plants hardening all week, and I've separated them out. The ones I'm giving away, the ones I'm keeping, the jury's out on. I'm giving some away there back there. And I'll tell you the truth, and I don't know how to tell this without making myself sound like an amateur, but these plants have been through a lot. There was a searing hot day. I think it went up into the 90s, and a lot of the plants wound up getting sunburnt, which is what this is. A lot of leaves fell off, which is what these are. Some of them are going to bounce back. I can tell because there's a lot of growth. I can't really see what I'm pointing at here, but there's a lot of new growth. It looks like a stick, but this one's okay. Some of them just look like sticks, and I don't know. Those ones are the ones I'm going to plant. But I'm giving away the nicest plants. I'm not really keeping any nice ones. These are all the nicest ones that are left. These are the people that are either relatives or I work with them, and I worked with them for like up to 19 years. So, I mean, I really want to make sure they get the best plants. These ones are okay. I think they'll all do fine. Some of these might do okay. I don't really have room for all of them, but I'll see what I have to do when I start planting. And these are the ones my wife will be giving away to her co-workers and friends, and just wanting to do right by everybody. And then if anybody's going to have to try to nurse a plant back to health, it should be me. Yeah, so I mean, I left the plants out. There was really not much to speak of on Sunday, but Monday, like I said, I think it hit the 90s. The sun was searing hot, and then for some reason, either that night or the night after, I pulled them all into the shade of the gazebo, and then that night went down to 11, which is what, about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. something like that, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. So, so I mean, it's been mostly in the 70s, which is pretty nice, but I just left them all inside the gazebo. I didn't really want to give them any more sun. But I mean, the point about it is they're supposed to be exposed to the sun. They are. And so if I baby them, if I bring them out here, if I babied them for 3 months, then I bring them out here and I baby them for another week, what is the difference between that and just giving them to my to the recipients? They have to be exposed to the sun and the elements, or they really are no better off than they were before. I always stake them. It doesn't matter. Most of these are just standing straight up, but I just stake them anyway. I just want to do that. Just makes it a little bit easier. Anyway, I do like to have something for posterity every year, just to so I can look back on my experiences. Not a great year. Hopefully the plants will all bounce back, and by August the garden is going to be full of plants with the peppers ripening. Well, by August they should all be peppers and probably flowers, but the flowers won't amount to anything. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say right now. I will be planting what I've got over there, and I may or may not do another little video and get this closed off, or I might do that tomorrow. I'll see how that goes. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do now, but I thought I would make this little video just to kind of wrap up this segment. Good, thank you. Okay, same day, and I decided just to get the plants in. So you see the Peruviana Arancillo. They're not great. They're not great. They're pretty poor, pretty small. But then I've got this one Bishop's Crown, which is pretty nice, and then all the rest of them look like this. But I'm planting them here because a lot of them do have new growth, and I'm hopeful that after a week or so I'll start to see leaves all over them, and maybe by July they'll be putting up flowers, and then this won't look quite as forlorn as it looks right now. And of course these are all beets here. We do this every year. Tons of beets. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now, and probably let you see later on what they all wind up with. Okay, it's July the 23rd, and there's starting to rain. There's a big storm coming. We're totally overcast, and actually you can't really tell. It's kind of blue. But they're saying there's going to be a big storm, and maybe it'll last all day. But I wanted to come out here and just kind of do a quick little video to append to the other videos I was taking, and then maybe post it. You'll see. But I have two different kinds of pepper plants. They haven't gotten very tall, but they are doing pretty well. Like, I mean, my Peruviano Arancillo plant, and this one has maybe 2 dozen peppers on it, including the small ones that are just starting. Maybe not that much. I should count it. And this plant has, and this plant has, and this plant has. None of them are ripe yet. I haven't picked any because, you know, I'm a month behind. So then I've got a couple here that, you know, nothing much here or here. These ones I don't know. They were smaller, so they're just some flowers now. A few buds. I've got 12 Peruviano Arancillo pepper plants again, and then I've got, oh jeez, 9 or 10 Bishop's Crown. You can see those peppers look a little different. They're sweet. They're sweet. No, actually, there's that 1, 3. This is a great little plant. They're all small, but look at how it's just full. This one, get off of there. No peppers yet. Yeah, I don't have any peppers on these other plants. We've had some nice hot weather. It's been in the 80s, and you know, I've had to actually water them fairly regularly because of how dry it's been. But we did have a huge storm a couple days ago. So now everything looks great, and I'll just continue on a little bit here. I've got grapes. If you look in, I've got, I must have 10 or 12 pounds worth of grapes before they start to change. I mean, it's just
It's just July, so it takes a while. It'll probably be October, September, October, before I can get these off of there. And wow, wow, wow. So many grapes. I don't remember the last time that we had this many. Something about it. And we have some Haskap plants I put in 3 years ago, and they've done great. We've been eating them, and our grandchildren were over, and they were eating them. They're a little sour. I mean, they weren't quite what I was expecting. They're called honeyberries. That kind of tricked me. The way that Iceland and Greenland are named. They're not really, they don't taste like honey, that's for sure. They taste like sour blueberries. Maybe they're a cross. They say they're a cross between the blueberry and the raspberry. Yeah, raspberries are tart, so I suppose that's true. I'm just going to run over. And I really wanted to pick the cherries today, but I could really feel the forces of evil working against me, and I have to go to work today, so I just have too much to do. It's budget season is beginning, so I have to get all the spreadsheets ready, so that's very boring in my video. But these cherries, and these, like, I can't believe that even with the squirrels and the birds eating them, I still have lots. I really want to get them off because I'd love to make jam out of them. I haven't done that yet, but they're very sour to eat. My granddaughter especially liked them. She just seems to go for that. So anyway, that's it for today. I'm going to post a video and maybe post another video later on in the season. Thanks for watching.